Hooray, hooray, hooray. Gather round. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for joining us at Jackrabbit Illustrated tonight. We would like to mention that the following program contains the possibility of bad language, inappropriate comments, and hosts with the propensity to wander off topic. Those of us at Jackrabbit Illustrated would like to thank you for joining us and would like to thank our title sponsor, Kubota Dealers of South Dakota. With 9 dealerships across the great state of South Dakota, with all the equipment you may need for your home, acreage, or farming operation, there's always a Kubota dealer ready to provide you with the parts, service, and sales you need. Now, with that out of the way, let's get to what you came for. What do you say?
Scared money don't make money, right?
That's right, folks. Scared Money Don't Make Money. The spin-off show from the B Team with Ben and Brendan making their picks against the spread just like old times, with the addition of Alex Kenkel and his computer model that is featured weekly on JackrabbitIllustrated.com. As usual, the B Team and all Jackrabbit Illustrated podcasts are live on the Jackrabbit Illustrated Facebook and Twitter pages, along with being live on the FCS Fans Nation YouTube channel. Also, if you don't catch us live, be sure to tune in on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, or any major podcast outlet in between.
Scared Money Don't Make Money is thrilled to have their show sponsor be Cubby's Sports Bar and Grill in downtown Brookings. With the best beer and food in town and more TVs than wall space, Cubby Sports Bar and Grill is your Jackrabbit headquarters to watch any game, home or away. The B Team is also thrilled to announce their segment sponsor, Blue Tide Car Wash of Brookings, Mitchell, and Sioux Falls, as well as all the other get-and-go locations in South Dakota.
Our second segment sponsor is Hadrick Ranch. For the best beef you've ever tasted, go to hadrickranch.com. They'll ship it to you. And lastly, thank you to our segment sponsor, Innovative Engineering Solutions. Contact them for all your HVAC, plumbing, fire protection, automated control systems, and energy conservation needs.
Can I get a ho yeah?
Can I get a oh yeah? Welcome in, people, to Scared Money Don't Make Money. As usual, I'm Brendan with Alex and Ben, and we are, of course, joined by the model. Which is fun to say because it's the model and the model, since Alex was the model as well. So that was fitting. We accidentally did that. That's awesome. But I think that's right.
Yeah, I didn't think about how we made him be a model for the model
Or
punishment.
Yeah,
I like it.
I love that. That's terrific. Quick comment. Ron says, "What's your mascot's name?" Anyways, ours is Champ, which is an odd name for one national title in 40 years. Anyways, we are back. We're early this week. We have some personal things to attend to towards the end of the week, so we're going to be doing this early. I do not think our picks went super well this week, Ben. I don't know how up to date you are on that.
The recap.
I'm up to date.
Yeah, but I would like to run down to our title sponsor, Cubbies, and drown my sorrows when I think about how bad my picks were probably, and just try to beg them into making a jacked up burger for us from Hadrick's Ranch.
Segment brought to you by Hadrick Ranch.
Yeah, recap segment or sandwich brought to you by Hadrick's Ranch. So
hamburger is a sandwich.
Yeah, I got turned into hamburger, I'm pretty sure. So that is true. It is a sandwich. I do abide by that. Now I draw the line at hot dog being a sandwich. But
Would it be great is if you can go to Cubby's, get the jacked up Hadrick Ranch burger, and get some garage time on tap. If that,
yes,
but like, you can.
They're working on it. Yeah, that's going to be a thing.
Oh, is it not
Last
there
I
yet?
heard. Yeah, I think Chad said it wasn't quite there yet on the B Team.
Sure.
Yep.
But yeah, I did just stop by Wooden Lakes to grab more garage time for a silent auction deal, so that was kind of cool. And I will say a cool thing, the bartender who didn't know who I was, he goes, "This beer's so good, man. I was drinking it all weekend."
Nice.
So,
Hell yeah.
He was liking it too.
It is really good. We lost Alex. Lost him. Oh man,
Yeah, he's out.
Ongoing.
He's upset about how his picks went. There he is.
It's understandable.
He's back.
We'll get to Blue Tide, Jim. Don't you worry. They're in the
It's
list.
okay, Alex. Your picks were bad, but you can stay
Yeah.
on with us.
My computer's been buggy lately, so that might not be the last time this happens. But I thought I had it fixed. Evidently not.
Like, damn, your picks weren't that bad, were they?
By the way, I have to comment. I don't know where are you in, like a spare bedroom or something?
Yeah, so our old spare bedroom. This is the office I've always filmed in,
Yeah.
but we turned that old spare bedroom into our 1-year-old's bedroom to get him out of our room, and so now the office and spare bedroom are in one. So this is the same room I've always been. I'm just facing a different wall than I would normally face.
Ah, okay, gotcha. I love it's like a nice big modern TV, and then like a bedroom that looks like it's from the 90s. And so
I dig it. Yeah, they go together.
I think some curtain upgrade is in the.
Well, that's actually a
works.
closet. There's just
There you go.
not a door because we took all our doors off our closets because that actually makes the room feel more open. But then
Brendan's good at installing doors. He can come over and install them.
yeah, I might have to put a screen door on it.
So that was it's a sliding screen door. So it was a whole.
You can put a sliding door
on a
Perfect.
regular one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll send you the dimensions and we can get together, Brendan.
There we
All
go.
right.
You know, Ben's in Brookings way more than I am.
I'll help remodel. I love projects. I got too many at my house I need to get done first, though.
Project Man.
All right. Anyway, we were talking about the recap segment brought to you by Cubbies and Hadrick Ranch, apparently. Or maybe Hadrick Ranch.
Cubbies is the show sponsor. The segment sponsors Hadrick Ranch.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we just like to mention them more. But to recap the picks, the model had a good day. The model went 7-3. I went 6-4. So suck on that, fellas. You guys both went 4-6.
Dang.
Yeah. So the model's out to an early lead, and you guys are hanging out in the cellar right now. But to recap, we had McKendry. We made fun of them, but they hung on to cover by half a point, I believe.
Brutal.
And then we had Mercyhurst. Also, we were
Covered by a lot.
They covered by a lot. I don't know if Mercyhurst is good or if Youngstown State's bad. Did anybody
Brungard
catch any of that game?
Brungard, I caught a little bit. Brungard wasn't good. You guys all know
I was hyping him.
I was too. What a nerd for efficiency I am, and he is like right around 5.1 yards per attempt, which if you know anything about passing efficiency is not good.
No.
And they had to run him like 30 times because they couldn't get up front, so they had to go to their +1 running game, and they ran him like 30 times against an NEC
He had
team.
28 rushes.
Oof.
Yeah, I knew it was close to 30. Yeah, not good.
They were pulling that out against Mercyhurst just to make sure they won?
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
well.
you only win by 9. You got to do what you got to do. You know, it's a serious game.
I'll have to tune into the Penguin podcast to see how they feel about that.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. We had Southern Illinois taking care of business.
Very cheery.
Yeah. Southern Illinois took care of business 40-93 against Thomas More. And UNI beat Butler by plenty. We had...
That was a close game, like at half.
It was.
Yeah, that was a little scary.
They were losing for a while.
Yeah.
Not like, Butler
It
scored
was-
on the opening drive and UNI scored again. Like they were losing for a minute.
Yeah, it was 17-14 at half. And then Butler didn't score again.
Thank God, or my picks would have been really bad.
Then we had... I'm realizing now I screwed up by not putting the scores in. I only put who covered. So I can just say who covered. It was East Tennessee State against Murray State. Murray State, they did put up 17 points, but they gave up 45. So that's doesn't bode well for them.
I don't know if we want to go down this route tonight, especially this early in the show, but there's people ranking ETSU because they beat Murray and, Quality Valley win.
I told you that was going to happen. I told you.
You did.
Yeah, there was
going to
some
happen. Oh,
there
Valley
was
win,
some-
Valley win.
controversy in the polls this week.
Oh my God.
Just a little
What
bit.
a disaster. What an
Yeah.
embarrassment. Craig, get your shit together. Block me, you coward.
Can I clip that and add him? Just Craig, get your shit together.
I'm sorry, it's your poll, and this happens all the time. So eventually, the buck stops with you at some point, Craigers. So get your act.
Yeah, I mean it's up to him whether he makes people accountable or not.
You let people hide, and a lot of your polls, people who work for the schools, then that's the shit that happens. So maybe don't be dumb.
Well, this what sucks is like it'd be one thing if there weren't enough people to do a poll. So he's like, well, I better be nice to these people.
He's got like 80
There's plenty of
damn
people who pay attention. Yeah, there's plenty of
Right.
people who actually pay attention to FCS football that would put together a good poll. Just have those people. You don't have
Shameless.
to have all these other people.
plug for
Anyway,
Red Shirt Sports Poll. Brendan and I vote in it. I'm biased, but I think it's pretty good.
Well, and he kicks Kevin Marshall off because they get in a pissing match one time. So he
you're
kicks him
talking
off with a
Craig?
poll.
Yeah.
Yeah, who FCS Nation Radio, they do a good poll. I really enjoy their poll. He kicks off one of his voters,
Best voters.
who has integrity and shows his has arguments.
Have a lot of shit, but one of the better minds when it comes to FCS football.
Yep. And he kicks him off because he's got thin skin. And so it's just nuts. It's nuts. But you know what? That's why that stupid ass poll is not used by the playoff committee anymore.
No, and you thought when they announced that last year that would have been a wake up call, but like you said
Right.
that in the effing chat, but evidently not.
Apparently not.
all right, moving on because we're gonna get this done in a half hour. NDSU took care of El Cid. Oklahoma worked over Illinois
for a half hour.
State. Hey, I'm figuring stuff out here.
17
35-3
and a half
Oklahoma
minutes
took care of
now.
Illinois State. UND. You have to talk about that game.
Yes.
The State is scared. That was kind of fun to watch that as the Jack's team. Oh, what's happening?
You're
as
getting a little choppy.
Talk about the UND Kansas State game.
Jeez, God, I got to read Ron's post before I put him up. God damn. Talk about the Kansas State game.
Yeah.
UND almost pulled it out. I didn't get to watch any of it.
I still haven't
at the
watched the
Jacks
highlights
game.
back. Go ahead, Brendan.
Well, it was funny. I think maybe it was Chad, or no, I think it was you, Alex. You came over and sat by us, and I was like, "Isn't it funny? We talk all this shit about how USD is going to be the close game because this big rivalry game is coming up for Iowa State, and Kansas State has nothing to look forwards to besides Army, so they're going to bulldoze North Dakota, and we could not have been
More
worse at what we were trying to do here if we tried. It was so wrong and so bad.
No, I think it'll be interesting to see the rest of the year. Was Kansas State, a little bit of Ireland hangover, what have you. But Kaminsky, like I said, I get a chance to watch the highlights back yet. But Kaminsky, from all I listen to Blue Bloods today, they said he looked good. Box score numbers were impressive. Sound like their ground attack. Sound like they had a pretty balanced offense, and the defense kind of gave it away for him at the end. So that could be interesting to watch. You're muted from coughing.
Cough button stays on. There is a reason I picked them as my dark horse.
Got bats flying around in
I
there.
think they're going to be a pretty solid team. Jesus.
Anyway, and then we had USD losing to Iowa State. That game was tied 7-7 for a bit.
Say their offense looked good for the first 2-3 drives, and then wheels fell off, and their defense looked bad pretty much the entire time.
Yeah, and then they ended up giving up 55 total points to lose 55-7. lastly, we had SDSU not covering the huge spread of 21.5. They should have by all any stretch of the imagination. They should definitely have covered that spread based on how that game went, how many yards we racked up. But just untimely mistakes led to us only winning by 17. But it's kind of we've talked about it. It feels weird saying only win by 17 because it was a highly ranked opponent. And it wasn't that many years ago where we'd have been absolutely thrilled with a 20-3 victory
over the number 15 team.
Yeah.
Right. Now everybody's like, oh, we didn't play very well. It was kind of frustrating to watch sometimes. Like, Jesus, God, we are just
guilty.
Spoiled.
Was not impressed with Sac State.
I mean, I'll say I walked away from that game not with a bad taste in my mouth. I did because I was like,
no.
I didn't have a bad taste in my mouth, but I definitely, there's definitely a lot of opportunity that was left out on that field.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking about copyright, actually. What game is that? Is that the game we beat them in the Gold Rush game?
I've got on loop all the D1 highlights against Montana State. I've got this neat TV. Let's make it look like it's like a sports studio or something.
Is there more wins than losses in there? I feel like there is.
The record would be 4-1.
Oh, that's pretty good. Is that good? Ron, how about you chime in? Is 4-1 good? It's just rag on Ron hour. The poor guy.
It's Ron's week.
It's Ron's week. I want to give him his attention.
1-1 in Bozeman, 2-0 in Brookings.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Or sorry, it's
we've won 2 in Bozeman.
It's 5-1. Ron, yep. The D2 game does not count.
We have 5 wins against them then because the Zenner year we won there.
Yes, it's 5-1. We're 1-1 there, 3-0 at home. That math still doesn't add up, but that's what it is. It's 4-1. Final answer.
Because we can win on the road in the playoffs, Ron. How about you? Oh, the field was icy. Never mind. I'm sorry.
I love it.
It's just I wouldn't do it if I didn't like you, Ron.
Let's see here. Do we have anything for JIAI?
You had the fan submission of Chad.
You're the guy. Yeah, we had the Chad fan submission.
Oh God, that is good. Where's that at?
Do you have that handy?
No.
No, it's yours.
I know.
JIAI brought to you by Blue Tide Car Wash. If your truck's dirty like mine is from the rain, get to Blue Tide.
Locations in Mitchell, Hartford, Sioux Falls, and Brookings. They're gradually just taking over the state with a march of dominance over the other car washes. Probably because they picked the right colors. I mean, the other ones are red, and they're losing. Weird.
Yeah, where are the new locations at?
Okay, timeout. We're
Mitchell,
5-1.
Hartford.
I redid the math in my head. We're 2-1 there, 3-0 at home because you have the Vinatieri and Zenner game, lost in 2021, and then winning at home in 2018, 2022, and 2023.
Correct.
So, sorry. Then the one loss in D2, so 5-2 all-timers, which seems strange. We've only ever played them 7 times, but
we played them so often recently.
Right.
It feels like we play them all the time. Like we've always played them all the time forever because it's been so fun. It has. It genuinely has been fun. It's been fun. It's fun to win a lot against a good team. Our bulletin board is always welcome. Man, if they're watching, I guess.
If they are upset by the fact of the matter that we have won 5 times and they have won once in the D1 era, so be it.
Right.
I mean,
we're not saying we're going to go out there and destroy them or anything.
No,
that's a whole different. That's a different. Right. That's a whole different ball of wax entirely.
We're going to start the pick segment, and while we do that, I'm going to try to. For some reason, these didn't download. I did create a couple actually because I got to do Blue Tide Car Wash justice. and then I'll show the one that was created by a fan for Chad. But
So we want to make that like the intermission on the picks then, since there's a bunch with it being out of conference. Okay.
Yep. So we got 10 picks again. First one, Portland State going to UND. Portland State, a team that just lost, what was it, 69-0 to BYU, 42-0 to Tarleton State the year before, or the week before. That's a combined score of 111-0.
Is that bad?
It's not a good start to the year. The spread on that one, as you can imagine, is big. It's the biggest spread we got this week. UND is favored by 25.5 at home after a good game against Kansas State. Alex, what does the model say?
So the model says UND, but only by 18. So it's actually going to pick Portland State to cover, which would be the most UND thing ever to come out and have a close
That's
game.
true.
Right.
But
I would believe it more if it was at Portland State.
with that said, the Mailmen looked good last week. They're playing in their Voodoo Convention Center, giving the Mailmen by 1 billion.
Yeah, I'm going to take UND. You know, if honestly, if they still had Bubba as coach, and I think he was a pretty good coach, but his teams always were prone to a letdown. And, you know, listening to the new coach at UND talk and seeing him a little bit, he does not seem to be the let them have a letdown type of cat. So
No,
I'm going to go ahead and
seems kind of like a
like,
tough old school dude.
he might kill somebody to prove a point at halftime if they're playing soft.
Close.
Honestly, he's got that kind of vibe. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Hawks to cover in this one, but like you said, Ben, if it was on the road, that might be a different story. But I think they'll come out with a bad taste in their mouths, feeling like they should have won last week.
For sure. I will also take UND to win by quite a bit. I don't understand Chad's comment.
He's saying the model. See,
Yeah.
you know, garage time because they like to poke fun at me. No, it's garage time because you do this all the time.
T-model.
T-model is so wrong. It's in the grain bin. He means their stadium.
The green bin's the one in the south, though.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah, to be fair, UND's model or UND's is more of an airplane hangar than it is a grain bin.
Convention center. That's what I like to go with.
Maybe a machine shed as well, but yeah.
We'll have to wait for his explanation. But yeah, the model is going to lose one on that one.
He's just sitting there going, God damn it, right now. He doesn't even want to type. He's like,
he's going to make sure there's no typos in this.
He's
one.
like,
Sam, I need you to type something for me.
what's it called? Peek and peck. Make sure he's hitting every letter.
Oh, we love you, Chad.
We won't what?
I don't know. Anyway, next up we have, I forget what we're supposed to call him anymore. SLU.
SLU.
Yeah. No, that's what we're
SLU.
not supposed to.
SLU.
SLU. They're trying to steal
So-
St. Louis's thing.
SLU is going to Murray State, and SLU is only favored by 8.
Ooh.
So I will take SLU by more than 8 for sure. Brendan?
I don't know. Murray State kept it pretty close for a while against East Tennessee State. So
Say a half.
I don't have a huge amount of faith in Southeastern's offense either. I'm going to get burned again, but I'm going to go ahead and take I'm going to take Murray. So might as well get my sadness out of the way early.
Where's Michael Betts when you need him?
Say where's yeah.
Right. Mike's got to be – Mike, I'm taking your boys, and you're not even here to be excited.
Model has the Lions by 8.7, so it thinks this is a good line, but it is going to take Southeastern Louisiana. And I am as well. I think Southeastern's defense is good. I think Murray doesn't have a lot to offer on offense outside of Northington. I think they'll pretty easily be able to contain him, even if his biceps are the size of me and Brendan's heads combined. And I just, poor Murray, like I said on the preseason show, props to them for scheduling a tough out of conference, but they very likely are going to be winless this year.
It's very possible. I don't think they're going to win. Damn,
No, I didn't
we're already
see that.
okay. All right, yeah. We're already week 2 calling Brendan losing. Okay, we've
Chad,
seen
what's
it
typo
just
number
takes
2 of the
one
night.
week. That is true. To be fair to Mike Betts, it is an abnormal
It's
time. We
Bats
didn't
with an
really
A.
broadcast it.
Oh, I thought
Is
it was bad.
Bats.
Yeah, it's Bats.
Who's calling Mikey?
Sorry, Michael. Anyway,
Mikey
moving on,
B.
we've got USD going to Lamar, and USD is favored by 18. What's the model got?
Sorry, I'm laughing at Chad's.
I was gonna put. I'm putting it up.
I mean, the Podfather's dropping them live, so we can throw it up in the comment.
Right, we can do whatever the hell we want.
We all get one for the rest of the year
Now
now.
we got a free pass.
Right. It's the
Look
Wild
what you
West
did.
out here, baby. What the is this? Flipping tables.
I'm saving mine for a good cause though.
What was this line again? USD by what?
20 or sorry, 18.
What's the model say?
The model once again thinks this is a good line. It's going Yotes by 18.2. And I will be fully transparent. I don't know a lot about Lamar this year. I haven't done my research yet. I'm still working on by the numbers. So Dustin says Lamar's better, but USD is still 21 points better. So I will take Dustin Helton's word for it, and I will go USD too. I'll be really interested to see how USD responds in this game. Their offensive line got bullied a little bit, but that was kind of predictable with a new unit and playing a really good front seven like Iowa State. The big thing I'll be watching is their defense got shredded last week, and against a Southland opponent, you'd like to think they'd be able to hold their own. So that's the big thing I'm watching for in this game, even if the score is not necessarily close as how USD's defense, particularly their front seven, looks.
Yeah, USD could be completely not up to the hype and still win this game by 21 points. So I'm going to take the Yotes to cover in this one. And if they don't cover, like if
They've
they
got issues,
then I won't be sad, but yeah, that'd be a cause for concern.
I would really enjoy it, but I will not bet on it. I will take USD to cover as well. All right. We got, let's see, 7 picks left and a minute and a half to make them. All right. We've got.
it is in Beaumont, Dustin.
Morehead State going to Illinois State. This is another big spread. Illinois State's favored by 24.5 at home. Brendan, how do you feel about this one?
They're favored by 24.5.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It's in normal.
I'm going to take Rittenhouse got banged up.
He got banged up, but
that
Mason King is making his return this week. They held him out intentionally last week to keep the wear and tear off him.
This is another line where it depends, is the coach going to destroy people? That's not necessarily SPAC's MO. And you've got a banged up quarterback who you probably don't want to play all that much against Morehead State unless it is a close game. And even with, your star running back coming back, you held him out against Oklahoma. You're probably not going to run him all that much against Morehead.
That's true.
Either. So I'm going to actually take, and I'm going to be so pissed, but I'm going to take Morehead State to.
You're thinking Indiana State there, Seth.
Give me the Redbirds. Redbirds cover. I'm gonna be so pissed I would have been so pissed if I took Morehead State and they win by 40, which really very, very much should happen. So if the Redbirds are everything that Alex claims they are, I'm gonna go ahead. They better win by more than 24.5. So give me the Redbirds.
I'll take Morehead State with a late cover. I don't think SPAC's gonna bury him too far.
I just gave all the reasoning for why I shouldn't have made the pick I did.
Jesus, Rev. Don't put that up.
I'm putting it up.
It was actually a pretty good joke.
Oh, not that one? Oh, this one.
The model.
Put up the bowl joke for Ron. I got to put that one up for Dustin.
Okay.
The model has the Redbirds winning by 26.9, so it is going to take them to cover. I don't know, it's tough. Like everyone's talking about, I could very easily see this being, it's first week of bad beats with Monday Night Football. It's going to be back. And I could see this game ending up on there. Moorhead scores a couple late. You all know I love me some Scott Van Pelt. But I think I'll still stick with Illinois State. I'll be very curious to see how much they use Tommy Rittenhouse, knowing he got banged up around a little bit in Norman. They need him the whole season. That offense looks dramatically different if he's not in there. But I still think he's healthy enough to play and they win.
By more than 24.5.
It's not now. Let's see what I can sneak into the comments hour here.
All right. Next up, we've got Robert Morris going to Youngstown State. Youngstown State is favored by 18. What's the model got?
Model has Youngstown, but by 16, it's got Bob Morris covering. And this is such a tough one to pick because Youngstown's going to be out for something to prove after last week. But at the same time, they did not look good. And Robert Morris is an NEC team. How's Youngstown playing two NEC teams in a row anyhow?
Because that's what they do every out of conference. Every year. They do this every year.
But they've been towards the top of the NEC the last few years, so I could see them giving Youngstown a fight here. I think they'll cover 18 just barely. I think Youngstown wins by 16, 17.
Yeah, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me again, shame back on you. Fool me a fourth time, shame back on me. Fool me a fifth time, shame on you. Now you're taking advantage of a vulnerable person. And that's you, Youngstown State. That's you, you dirty rat bastard birds. I'm not picking you this time. Go NEC. Go Robert Morris. I can't believe you said they've got something to prove. They've had something to prove the last 18 goddamn times they've played these mother lovers. And they can't pull it out of their ass and win the goddamn game. So suck it, Youngstown State. I hope you lose.
It's a good thing you're here. Brendan needs therapy.
God. Bless America, you dirty, rotten shitbag. Penguins stink. Have you ever been around a Penguins exhibit? It stinks like ass. It stinks like fish asshole. Jesus. Yeah. Like,
what did you just say? The penguin, what?
Penguins stink like fish asshole.
Oh. He said penguins stink like fish asshole. She's got a point. I don't know if fish have assholes.
No, they do. They have one hole. Everything comes.
They have the equivalent. Like, it's not just seeping out of them.
Apparently, they have the equivalent. We'll have to take their word for it.
Have you ever had a fish tank? It comes out in like this long string.
Is he a wildlife and fisheries?
You never caught a fish during spawn, Ben?
No.
I had a fish tank. I've watched them shit before. It's a thing. What do you think? They just secrete everything out of their scales? What do we think's going on with fish around here? We go from Ben thinking that penguins don't have feathers to now we think fish don't poop. What's happening?
Okay, the penguin feathers one is reasonable.
No, it's not. There's nothing. They're a bird. They are a
What-
bird.
What are your two's kids' grades in biology? Because like it's got to be like C's max.
You're not talking about me, right?
No, Ben and Reese.
Just kidding. Never.
All right.
Homework. My teacher said you shouldn't help me anymore.
Let's get this train back on the tracks here. I don't even know if I picked this game yet.
You haven't.
I think I'm going to go Robert Morris covering against the Penguins. Oh, just to watch Brendan melt down again.
God.
All right.
Damn it.
No, I didn't dissect a perch from 7th grade biology, Rev. All right. Next up, we have Eastern Illinois going to Indiana State. Indiana State's a rare favorite at home, 2.5. Seth Meyer says the book is going to have to be rewritten with a new title. Everybody poops, even fish. I didn't say that they don't poop. I'm just not sure that they have.
Wrecked him. Damn near killed him.
Anyway. All right, moving on. I'll take Indiana State at home to cover 2.5.
Reese sitting there just tapping a clock just off screen in Ben's face. Like, you said 30 minutes, motherfucker. Just tapping that clock.
You just used your F word.
Wasted it.
It was worth it.
It's a good thing nobody. I don't think the Podfather listens to Scared Money Don't Make Money.
No,
we're below
I
him.
think it's not an accident either. Like he's like, nope.
Yeah, I'm just gonna avoid that one. All right. Somebody,
I have a dolphin joke about going, but I can't say it.
you're not gonna do it. Here we go. Who do you think? Indiana State by 2.5 or Eastern Illinois?
Alex isn't even with us anymore.
Trying to fix my
What's the line? What a game are we talking about?
2.5. Indiana
Indiana
State.
State's favored by 2.5.
Brendan, you're up.
I'm up. Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Give me the trees. I don't know why.
Great. What's the model say?
Model says trees by 2.9, so it is going to take them to cover. And I don't see it. Indiana State started too slow. If you'd have asked me last week who wins this game, I would have said Indiana State. I don't see it. Give me the Panthers, the Fighting Jimmy Garoppolo, Tony Romo, Chimeras.
I have good news.
Oh,
I have found the GIAI pictures. So we had a submission from Lauren Bell. He thought that Chad's Wooden Legs beer trying segment needs a picture, and he even got Sam's hand in there too, handing it to him.
yeah, that's actually really good with the beer handoff. That
I
didn't
know.
notice that.
It turns out I'm not that good at AI. This guy is.
Full-time job now. He is hired. Welcome to the team.
I told him. I said, I'll throw up everything and name him. All right. Next up, we had the Jackrabbits.
You didn't pick.
What? This is
Oh, yeah.
a timeout
The Indies.
from.
Yeah, but you got to still pick the last game. You can't leave it hanging on the end of the picks.
No, I picked Indiana State right
Okay.
away.
Okay.
I said I picked him to cover. back to the Blue Tide AJIAI segment. The Jackrabbit Smash and the Hornets.
That's some barbaric shit. That's such a sad little hornet trying to leave.
I know. I even typed out, I put, because it was a generic hornet, and I said, make the hornet look sad. And it did.
Are we allowed to share a Daniel Tosh quote here?
Sure.
Face up fetish, face down hate crime.
Okay. Moving on.
Oh no. Maybe not one that. Jesus Christ.
I really hope Podfellow doesn't listen to this one.
We might get canceled.
We had Dr. Wood. Also, this is not an exact picture of Dr. Wood. I don't know why AI decided to make his face look that way. Anyway, it looks similar. We missed him. He didn't come to the
he never showed up.
So that was sad. I really thought he was going to. Lastly, this one was a mistake, but at this point, AI is so good that like it's more funny if it's bad AI, and so I'm just gonna let bad AI stuff happen, and we're just gonna show it. So what I did was I told it that I wanted the Sacramento State team to look like go-go dancers that were sad. Here's what it came up with. It didn't hit the mark, and I tried a few times to fix it, but this is the Sacramento State team as go-go dancers, and they're sad.
I like the one guy's third leg.
Alex. God damn.
He had 3 legs.
Jesus Christ.
This is so bad for our audio-only listeners this week. This is absolutely terrible.
It is really bad.
It is 2025 though. Here,
Yep.
I want to share something educational really quick.
Why?
Because
All right.
because
Go on.
if you look at the bottom,
Oh, okay. Thank you.
between the pins,
It does have a noose.
it has a noose. So everybody knows it has a noose and a urogenital opening as well. So it's got both.
Now you know.
The more you know.
Appreciate that. All right, back to the
Welcome,
picks
world.
for what everybody showed up for. NDSU is going to Tennessee State. NDSU is favored by 27 on the road. That is the highest line. I lied earlier.
They're favored by your what hurts?
27.
Woof. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, would you like to?
Oh, you want me to pick? Yeah, I suppose. I just want to point out, I love how this was played off by the NDSU folks. This is in the Titan Stadium. That's why we scheduled this game. No, that's also just where Tennessee State plays their home games.
Yeah, you signed a home and away, or home and away, probably.
Yeah. NDSU is going to win by roughly $1 billion. So yeah, I will take NDSU to cover.
Same. Alex?
Yeah, I'm agree with you guys and Seth Meyer. Eddie George and all their good players left, so they're going to get smoked and whatever happens after that, eaten, I guess. Model has the Bison by 27.4, so it will also take the Buffaloes to cover.
Perfect. What?
It's a good line. Yeah.
It is a good line. Next up, we have one of 2 FBS games this week. Northern Iowa goes to Wyoming. Wyoming's only favored by 11.5.
Wyoming is only favored by 11.5. That is.
I'll take Wyoming easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the model has the Cowboys by roughly 15. And I agree. You and I started slow, let a Pioneer League team hang around way too long last week. Wyoming is going to stomp them.
Yeah, Wyoming by a fair amount. I was unimpressed with UNI's performance. Granted, I didn't watch a ton. Talking to some people who are UNI fans, they weren't super excited by what they saw, but they were excited by the offensive play calling, I guess. But yeah, give me the Cowpokes to cover.
Perfect. Second FBS game is Southern Illinois going to Purdue. Purdue is only favored by 13. What's the model say?
Model says Makers of Boyle by 14.3. So it will take Purdue to cover. I disagree. Purdue is really, really bad this year. I think Southern Illinois is going to be fairly good. I think DJ Williams has a big day, both through the air and on the ground. And I think they keep it closer than 2 scores, if not win the damn thing.
Yep, give me Southern Illinois. Purdue sucks out loud this year. So what was the actual points, though?
13.5.
13.5. All right. Thanks. I'm writing these down for myself as well.
Why?
Well, 2 reasons. One, I don't trust you. No. I like keeping track. I like keeping track of my picks as I go.
Okay. Did you lose the Google Sheet link?
Have you been updating that still?
Well, yeah, that's how I run everything.
Oh, I didn't know you were using the
Do
same.
you think I
one.
keep it in my head?
Well, no, I thought you just had it on your own thing. I asked Alex when we were starting this. I was like, I miss the days when Ben used to share the lines before the show.
Yeah, that's cheating though.
Yeah, the rabies has made Brendan hyper focused. He's like Rain Man now. We're going to Vegas, boys.
Yeah, he's like Rain Man in one way. And it's not that he's hyper focused.
It's not that he can count cards.
Yeah. All right. Last but not least, we have SDSU going to Montana State. I don't think I picked that game. Let's rewind. Southern Illinois covers.
No, you didn't.
But SDSU going to Montana State. This line is ridiculous. It's put out by Reddit FCS Sportsbook. That's all we got to go on right now because even the new site we found out about is not up yet. So SDSU is favored by 9 at Montana State. Makes it an easy pick for me. Montana State plus 9.
Yeah, that seems like a pretty easy line. The model is going to say Jacks by 2.75, so it will also take Montana State plus 9. And I'll agree. I like our odds in this game. I think we're set up well to really control both sides of the football. It's really gonna. It's cliche, but it's gonna come down to quarterback play. Can Chase be efficient? Can Lamson be efficient? Can we cover Taco Dollar? All those things you guys have talked about the past 2 days. But I think it's closer than 9. That's a whole heck of a lot of points for a 2 versus 3 game.
Yeah, that's a lot of points to be on the road for Gold Rush game of all games. Despite the 2 wins we do have out there, neither of them were huge runaway victories. Even the Zimmer game that felt like it was still a close game. To expect anything, yeah.
We need a fake field goal in the other one.
Right. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Bob Kittens. Maybe if we had been polished and converted on those red zone chances and didn't have the 7 sacks, whether it be the line's fault or other factors causing those things, until that stuff gets ironed out, to pick SDSU to cover 9 on the road at a highly ranked opponent like that is just hubris, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take the Bobcats to cover in this.
Yeah, I mean, if it was in Brookings, I would consider taking -9, but not in Bozeman. It's a tough environment. I think it's going to come down to making sure that we continue to limit the run. And it sounds like Oregon was able to do that. And obviously not saying that we have the line that Oregon does necessarily, but I think our defensive line is pretty damn good. And they showed that this last week. That combined with the linebackers is a good combo to stop the run. And we'll have to see what Lamson can do. It sounds like he's not super mobile, and so we'll see how that I'll predict, due to him not being as mobile, I'll take over 2.5 sacks this game for the defense. And yeah, I mean, I have confidence that we'll come out on top, but I think it will be a close game.
Yep.
And this is where we end the show.
There it is. Really close to half hour.
Yeah, we almost
missed
did
it by that much.
I think without the fish talk and whatever else we talked about in that segment, we would have made it.
You could have just let it be. Instead, this is what happens. You question my animal knowledge, and that's what happens.
To be fair, did I not say we should start at 8:45 and shoot for 50 minutes?
Look, man, I just work here. He didn't get here at 9. What did you mean 8:45?
It was close. It was 9:01.
I'm just saying I suggested it, and he shot it down.
I'm just saying that he'd have been 16 minutes late.
All right. Like Jim says, like we always say, go big, go blue, go Jacks.
Go Jacks.
Go Jacks.